Well, it is May the 17th, Wednesday, May the 17th, about 1:15 p.m. And I'm out here checking on the alfalfa. I don't know how well you can see the green, but it's really coming up well. I'm pleased with it so far. We'll see how high it gets. I had some salt right here, and the deer are beginning to hit it. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna refresh this one, and I dug all this up right here, and I'm fixing to put salt in here and turn it so they can get in there and eat some of the dirt with the salt in it. And corn's coming on up. It's grown up just about, I don't know, an inch or so since the last time I was down here, so that's a good thing. But the alfalfa is really looking good. I hope the deer will find it and like it. That's the purpose of the salt, to bring the deer in here, so hopefully they'll come to get the salt, and then they'll have a food source as well. So, all right, so I'm gonna get this bag open and get it spread around between these two spots I turned, and then we'll see what happens next. Alrighty. Okay, I got the salt in the pile. I took my shovel, turned it so it's all embedded in the dirt. Some's right on the surface. This has a little bit more surface, but most of it's underneath. I had a little bit more left, so I did this section right here and turned it. So they got 3 spots to work on to come and eat the salt. It helps cool their bodies down and gives them minerals and stuff for their body when they eat the salt, because they don't sweat. So they eat the salt to help regulate their heat, and plus it's got the minerals in them for their growth. So it's all good. And so I'm fixing to do something else here, and I'll let you know what's going on next. Okay, talk to you later. All right, I'm in my garden, and looks like my okra's come up, my sweet corn's beginning to come up. My peas are just coming up everywhere. My beans are coming up. My tomato plants, I'll talk about that in a minute. My carrots are not doing anything yet, and I might have missed the boat on it. It might be too warm for them now, but the tomatoes is becoming a problem. This water wants to drain here, and I didn't recognize that before, because it does have a little high spot right in here, so the water wants to hold. And the tomatoes, I got 2 tomato plants that do not like it. So I dug those up, and I moved them over here on the high side, and it might stress them out. I don't know, but you know, if it does, I'll just get some more. So I transplanted them over here, planted them really deep, so the existing roots, and it looks like it was trying to put on some roots on the stem, so I put them pretty deep, so hopefully it will continue to grow. And then I just dug the holes out, and so the water, when it does come in here, the water will run and catch here instead of standing on the plants, and I think that will help. I can tell you, look at that clover. That is some good looking clover. That's a big red clover. I don't know when it puts on a bloom, but most of that out there that you see that's green is that green clover. I mean red, the purple red blooms on them. The white clover didn't want to take for some reason, and I've got it all over my yard. Can't get rid of it. But over here, it's just something missing in the soil, I guess, for it to germinate. There is a little bit right in here, but I come over here with my mower, and I really cut it lower than I was really planning on, but I needed to get those weeds out. I didn't cut this over here, I just let it go because there's not as many weeds over in here. That's a lot of white clover. There's some red coming up. So it's looking good. I got to get a camera on it to see if the deer are really interested in it right now. They're probably not. They've got other things to chew on right now, but anyway, I did put a bunch of potash down. I think on a previous I put phosphorus down. That's not what I meant. It was potash, 0060 potash. The guy was recommending for alfalfa and clover, so I hit it with some potash. And see, I think the reason why that is because the clover itself does a natural nitrogen insertion into the soil through their root systems. Their root systems go really, really deep, and the alfalfa will as well. Saw a video where a guy had a root system that they dug up on an alfalfa field that went down probably 6 feet, and it just ran and cracked open. And he said, well, the water source, even when it dies, you know, the roots will rot, and those cracks will still be avenues for moisture to get through to the soil. So it has a lot of good things about it. So anyway, I'm gonna go and do the next thing on my list, and I'll let you know what that is when it's time. Later.